boss. And now we can move on to week. Oh, no. I can already tell this is going to suck. For one, the map is quite a map that has enough space for about 5 farms and 2 dark lanes, which is not good for a boss event. But it's okay that we can only fit 2 dark lanes on the map, because we're only allowed 2 dark lanes. Great, I have to find a new way to beat the tier 3 boss without a dark paragon. Thanks a lot. Now for the hero, I decided to pick Jeremiah, because people say he's almost as good as Ben when it comes to money. Though I don't really like the word almost. I almost won the game. I almost drank my water. I almost got away with robbing that bank. It's not a good word, but we'll still go with Jeremiah. You know, CQ, you should change your all those names to Jeremiah. Please, CQ, at least change his name to Jeremiah. That would be epic. Or make a new hero and then name him Jeremiah.
And it's obviously 95 that I almost lose to.
I would have done it earlier, but I forgot my password. Anyway, go sign that right now. Link in the description down below. Yes, sir, yes. But if Diggy doesn't do it, I'm recording every video on their channel for violent overpulsive content subcategories. Damn it! Hey, why are there so many subcategories? Let's just go with infringes my rights. Even if it has a subcategory, I think YouTube will believe it. What the hell is a copyright issue? That's not the Bill of Rights. Let's go with other legal issue. And that issue is my 10th Amendment right. Wait, what's the 10th Amendment? I knew that. If that doesn't work, I'll use Honey 5 to buy Nijikimi for a discounted price, and then I'll make Balloons Monkey City 2. But instead of having good graphics, it'll have the graphics of BT2. Then, I'll make it into an annual franchise like Call of Duty and soccer games. Eventually, we'll get to Balloons Monkey City 6 with BT6 graphics. Though we will have to go through Balloons Monkey City 4, so I don't know if it's worth it. Also, Honey 5 works with houses, businesses, and even your local government, making it much cheaper to bribe your way back into the Legion Park Zoo after you had a sexual relationship with any chimpanzee. I know I call you guys chimpanzees, free robot John Quincy Adams, but that doesn't make it legally sick law anyway. How are we doing? Oh my god, we're done! Jeremiah, how did this happen? Great, we're dead. Thanks a lot, Jeremiah. Benjamin, let's go. You know, the only reason Jeremiah is almost as good as Ben when it comes to money is because of the Quincy action figure. And no, it's not a Quincy NFT. It's a Quincy YouTube made from the highest quality plastic found at the bottom of the ocean. So next time you think of littering on the beach, just know that bottle might be used to make a Quincy YouTube. So just throw it at FAQ headquarters. Anyway, Tier 1, tax zone. Now I don't really know why I did this, but it worked. Eventually. Tier 2, I used my brain and an elite defender, and that worked. That's it just worked. Tier 3, a very bad angle works. Unfortunately, some of our farms were stunned, which will really hurt our income in the long run. Tier 4, Ninja Monkey. Oh yeah, I forgot about that farm. Legend of the Night works better than a big plane, since it's nighttime, meaning the pilot won't be able to see very well. Both of those were just assumptions, but I think I'm right because this is my video. Bro, I have to sell farms to get space for boomerangs. That's just sad. Nijikimi, why did you pick this map? Tier 5. Now here, we could barely afford 3 paragons in a bedroom. See? I knew it. Our farms being stunned did hurt our income. But that's okay, because we aren't allowed to use a dark paragon, so we don't have to worry about getting a fourth paragon. Yeah, thanks, Nijikimi. Sorry, Nijikimi, for saying your little baby vortex is a pussy. At least we were able to beat it, and now we can move on to the elite boss. Actually, let's not talk about that. What you said to do with wishing for your death. K-I-L-O-Y-O-U-R-S-E-L. Week 4. If we look at the pattern of boss difficulty, starting from week 1 and ending on week 3, this week should be like Hell 2, right? Wrong. Tier 1 died from the elite defender's epic tier 60. Basically, it got game dog. Tier 2 died from the elite defender's epic aim. Unfortunately, he can no longer be used in this game due to the fact that his neck is now broken. Tier 3, mad and a little Satan. Tier 4, the Ninja Monkey Paragon, also known as the Ass and Shadow. Now for the Tier 5, we have a little more money than we did last week. This is because I didn't notice Vortex stunning any of our farms. Remember how I said the elite defender could no longer work due to his broken neck? Well, if you pay them, they're legally obligated to get off of their work week. Thank you, Nijikimi. I am finally able to violate labor laws in balloons. I now hate you slightly less. On to the elite boss, Tier 1, out of the game to get back our farms and, what? Let's try that again. Okay, what? You know what? Google Ninja Kiwi Services. Okay, no, let's just use the link they gave us without warning. And that doesn't work too. Okay, then, let's just play again. Hope that nothing bad happens. Tier 4. If I have to say I bought a Ninja Paragon one more time, I will snap. Tier 5. We somehow have more money than we did in week 1. I don't know how, but I'll take it. I just got the wrong sacrifices on my temple. Oh, no. Great. Now I have to do this again. Thanks, me. I hate you. Also, guess who's back? Yeah, Jesus Christ. How are you alive? And how is your head still connected to your body? I thought it would have fallen off like an unscrewed screw. The same screw that's missing in your head. Okay, I tried to spend as much money as possible by buying a Comanche Commander, and I still have over $2 million. That's cool. Guys, look! A sniper monkey that's different from the other sniper monkeys. It's an imposter. I should not be making Among Us jokes right now, because when I hit 100,000 subscribers, I will make the biggest Among Us joke I have ever made in my life. An Among Us live stream. Wait, how's Vortex doing? That's good. Well, that week was easy. Now, how do we convince Ninja Kiwi to do this again? I got it. Ninja Kiwi, this was perfect. No, they hate that. Oh, Ninja Kiwi, this was too hard. No, they sometimes listen. You know what? Ninja Kiwi, please do this again. Well, anyway, that was 4 weeks of Vortex. Ninja Kiwi, next time you ride a boss balloon, please don't make week 3 so hard. Also, honey, please sponsor me. I want money.
What am I doing?
Bionic Boomerang, Razor Rotors, Bomb Blitz. What do these upgrades have in common? Well, they all suck. They also all happen to start with the same letters in every word of their name, and that's what this challenge is going to be all about. And I call it the Alliteration Challenge. The map is going to be Spring Spring, we're going to be doing Chimps mode. So here was going to be Barker Bones. Then we have Sharp Shots, Sharpshooter, Bionic Boomerang, Bigger Bombs, Mole Baller, Bomb Blitz, Crowd Cannon, Icicle Impale, Main Mode, Bouncy Bullet, and Fast Firing, Sky Shredder, and Flying Fortress, Razor Rotors, Faster Firing, and Comanche Commander, Shell Shock, Rapid Reload, and Shattering Shells, Focus Firing, Tech Terror, Sharp Shurikens and Seeking Shurikens, Stronger Stim, and Total Transformation, and lastly, Spike Storm and Smart Spikes. Those are all were allowed, and I want to try my best to finish the game, like with every upgrade being that alliteration upgrade. But of course, if this is not possible, then I'll break that rule. I think to start this, we'll do a sniper into Dart Monkey, and then we'll see where to go from there. Also, I was very strict in terms of what to allow, what not to allow. So, for example, something like Superstorm, it's only one word in that upgrade, because it's not technically 2 words, based on how NK named it. Not allowed. Just to show you, they have it as 1 word, so not allowed here. I think I'm gonna try Crossbow early game into maybe Sharpshooter. If I get Crossbow, I think we're good to at least the round 20s. Now I want to get Biker Bones for the, faster hero level ups. And basically one thing for late game, at least for this challenge, I like Sky Shredder. Sky Shredder is going to be really good if I leave it back to the track. And then also, the huge thing is that we have Alpha Buff, guys. Stronger Stim is going to come in huge for us. Other towers I like to afford is maybe Icicle Impale, maybe Comanche Commander, but we'll see. We have some pretty good options, but I don't know if it's going to be enough, because Spring Spring, well, I'd say it's decently hard, especially with these restrictions. So yeah, here's what I'm thinking. Let's go Ace now. Put on figure 8th. Ideally, I don't need to do a lot of Ace Micro, because the spawn's pretty good at, like, cleaning up the backside. Round 20, I think I'll just buy 1 Full Metal, because I'm going to probably get 1 to main mob anyways, or maybe multiple of them. 4-2-0 snipers are pretty good, I would say. Now, if we get ODS, then mid-game's going to be a breeze. Okay, it looks like we can successfully get ODS, round 35. So, Crosspath is going to be camo. I do have a decamo option in the Shattering Shouts, or what do you call it, Birdie stuff, Xenoflare. And honestly, if I need to upgrade to Shattering Shouts, it's not a bad option, because, you know, it makes 98 really easy. So yeah, let's go ahead and outbuff it, and this will probably take us to at least round 50. I think the biggest thing is, like, how do I save up for Sky Sprinter? What am I going to do mid-game to make it to there? I can maybe do Recursives for the mid-game, since...
Qatar really is an incredible place to spend a few days on a stopover.
Somebody wants to win the world's macaroni.
We are prisoners on Earth. The universe taunts us by showing us all the places we can't ever visit. However, if our species wants to have a long-term future, we have to escape our prison. But what's keeping us here in the first place? Turns out we owe the universe a debt that is 4.5 billion years old. Everything with mass in the universe attracts every other thing with mass. We call this phenomenon gravity. The closer you are to a big chunk of mass, the stronger the attraction, or the more you're pulled in. This effect traps us on Earth. We can imagine this as being prisoners in a gravity prison or a gravity well. It's not a literal well, but a handy concept to understand how this works. Being in a gravity prison means that you owe gravity energy. But how can you owe energy? Because in our universe, things don't want to change their speed or direction. To convince them to move, you have to expend energy. Billions of years ago, the gravitational attraction of trillions of dust particles orbiting our sun pulled them together until they formed a planet. This process used energy and created the gravity well we're now a part of. The deeper you are inside a gravity well, the more energy you owe gravity. If you don't find a way to get enough energy, you're not able to leave, no matter what you do. Because your atoms were once part of the dust that the universe expended energy on to get to this place. Okay, let's summarize all of that again. Objects in the universe don't like to move. You have to convince them to do so with energy. Gravity used energy to convince the parts that make up our planet to move together. This created a gravity prison in the process, trapping us. To escape it, we need to repay it with energy. Okay, how do we do that? To get into space, we need to go through a complicated process of exchanging energy. For this purpose, we build negative potential energy repaying machines, known by their more boring name, rockets. Rockets work by using some of the most energetic chemical reactions humans know about to basically explode fuel in a controlled way. This converts chemical energy into kinetic energy. The exhaust of the reaction is directed outwards and pushes the rocket away from Earth. By expending a lot of energy, we are increasing our gravitational potential energy, which is a complicated way to say that we're paying back our energy debt to gravity. But it's actually a lot trickier than that. When you burn fuel to get into orbit, you lose lots of energy to heat, the exhaust and atmospheric drag,